This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. One of the finest explanations of the American dream is Martin Luther King Jr.'s powerful speech at the Lincoln Memorial on August 28, 1963, in Washington, D.C. The speech is mainly centered on racial equality and the stoppage of discrimination. At that time, racial segregation ruled in almost all places, schools, neighborhoods, and even social places. With violence and riots so often, it was a disturbing moment for America, although the U.S. government was doing nothing to change the situation. Through the speech, Dr. King was educating, inspiring, and informing both the civil supporters and the unborn generation in the world to reach out to their dreams and giving his audience hope for a better future. Discussion. Up to the time when he was delivering the speech, African Americans were still under slavery by white people, as indicated in the below excerpt. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his land. The speech depicts the idea that someone can be anything he dreams of becoming. Dr. King suggested that America is a land full of opportunities and that Americans should maximize them. Before transforming the world, he saw the need to begin in America. Dr. King began the speech with a rhetorical phrase, "Now is the time," a tool he used throughout the speech. He used the phrase 6 times in the 6th paragraph of his speech. He was echoing to his audience to get hold of the moment. More so, he used the phrase, "I have a dream," 8 times. By so doing, he was echoing future hope for the people that will make them forget about all the slavery sufferings and injustices they faced while under slavery. This is a sign of hope for the future too. He brought in the idea of slavery to suggest that it is still operational in today's world. By using the word slave owners, Dr. King was referring to the white. However, to calm any tension between the black and the white people, he reunites them by saying, "We'll be able to sit down together at a table of brotherhood." I have a dream that one day, this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day, on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners, a desert state sweltering with the heat of injustice and oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream today. The dream in the above context symbolizes Dr. King's aspirations for America, setting the stage for the rest of the world. He also says that this nation will rise, meaning that he had fathomed a revolution when Americans would be accepted as right persons in the states. Conclusion. There was established racial discrimination, so he sent a strong message to the white. More important is the fact that his words were advocating for peace, hence providing the vision that anyone would buy it. The above discussion shows that Martin Luther King Jr. was an effective public speaker. If you want to find more works like this essay on Martin Luther King's speech, "I Have a Dream," head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.